Hello Arsenal fans, you are welcome to the Gunners Talk today, your new home for all latest team-breaking news like transfer updates, training session news, match reactions and any breaking stories at Emirates. So please make sure you subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications in order to not miss any team updates. The summer Arsenal shocker Kvicha Kvaratskhelia's journey from Paris to North London. The summer transfer window had barely opened, yet the football world was already holding its breath. Across Europe, clubs were searching for the final piece of the puzzle. Some wanted a striker, others wanted a defender. But in North London, Arsenal's ambitions were far greater. Mikel Arteta and his recruitment team believed that after coming so close to Premier League glory, they needed a player capable of turning dreams into reality. One name kept appearing in meetings behind closed doors: Kvicha Kvaratskhelia, the Georgian magician. The winger who could dance through defenders, create chances from nothing, and electrify entire stadiums with a single touch. At Paris Saint-Germain, Kvaratskhelia was already becoming one of Europe's most feared attackers. His pace, creativity, and fearless dribbling had made him a fan favourite in Paris. PSG viewed him as an important part of their future, yet football has a strange way of creating unexpected stories, and Arsenal were about to write one. As June began, rumours started to emerge from France. Arsenal had quietly contacted representatives close to Kvaratskhelia. The Gunners wanted to understand one thing above all else. Would the player be interested in becoming part of Arteta's project? The response reportedly surprised everyone. Kvaratskhelia admired Arsenal. He admired the young squad. He admired the attacking football. And he admired the vision Arteta had built at the Emirates Stadium. Suddenly, what seemed impossible no longer looked impossible at all. Inside Arsenal's training ground, discussions intensified. The club had spent years rebuilding. They had transformed from top four hopefuls into genuine title challengers. But Arteta wanted more. He wanted a squad capable of conquering England and Europe. The Arsenal manager reportedly viewed Kvaratskhelia as a game-changing addition, a player capable of unlocking deep defences and deciding the biggest matches. The board agreed. Preparations for a massive offer began. News of Arsenal's interest quickly spread throughout Europe. Supporters exploded with excitement. Social media became flooded with edited images of Kvaratskhelia wearing the famous red and white shirt. The possibility alone was enough to send fans into a frenzy. Yet there was one major obstacle: Paris Saint-Germain. The French giants had no intention of losing one of their biggest stars. Sources close to PSG suggested the club would demand an enormous transfer fee. They knew Arsenal were serious. They knew Premier League clubs had financial power. If Arsenal wanted Kvaratskhelia, they would have to pay a premium. But Arsenal were prepared. Negotiations soon began. The first discussions were described as difficult. Very difficult. PSG's executives remained firm. Arsenal remained determined. Days passed, then weeks. Each conversation brought new twists. Each report created new headlines. One morning, French journalists claimed PSG had rejected Arsenal's opening proposal. Hours later, English media reported Arsenal were preparing an improved offer. The saga was rapidly becoming one of the biggest stories of the summer. Behind the scenes, Arteta remained calm. He understood elite transfers require patience. He understood that deals involving world-class players are never straightforward. Most importantly, he believed Kvaratskhelia could be worth every minute of the wait. Meanwhile, Arsenal's players reportedly watched developments closely. Many within the squad knew exactly what Kvaratskhelia could bring. His ability to beat defenders one-on-one, his relentless energy, his creativity in the final third, his hunger to win. Everything about him seemed perfectly suited to Arsenal's style. As negotiations continued, excitement among supporters reached another level. Every social media post was analysed, every interview was examined, every flight was tracked. Fans searched desperately for clues. Was the deal getting closer? Or was it slipping away? Then came the breakthrough. Reports emerged that Arsenal had submitted a record-breaking package capable of convincing PSG to negotiate seriously. The football world stood still. Suddenly, the transfer no longer felt like a dream. It felt real. In Paris, discussions intensified. PSG's leadership faced a difficult decision. Keeping Kvaratskhelia would strengthen their squad. Selling him would bring a huge financial return. The balance between sporting ambition